Wednesday, right here, Juicy Whip Studios. Make sure you guys again tell a friend, spread the word on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio, and our YouTube and SoundCloud channels. You guys follow us on Instagram at Sportscast, our Facebook page as well. And again, you guys can find my work now on thedirty.com. I featured there. I've been very happy about that. Been fantastic. Knocker, I have some good news, though, as well. Good week for us as the golf tournament. I think, have we maxed it on the golf tournament? We've kind of went over everybody that signed up earlier today. We're getting our groups together, and are we maxed out?
Yeah, we've got 15 foursomes signed up already.
Wow.
60 people.
I mean,
I think that's the tops, right? I mean, usually because
we
told the course.
Close.
We tell the course what usually 50.
We told the course we would have 12.
That's 48.
Yes. And
we're at 60. We might get to 64.
Yes.
Possibly a 70.
Hey, if you got a force mount and you want to play,
if you guys want, we're not saying that you can't play, but we're saying if you want to play,
let us know now.
Yeah, let us know in the next week or two
because
it's going to be a fantastic time against St. Demas Golf Course. $100, like we said, it's limited, and you guys meet some great people. Frank Kramer, Mark Long from MTV, Joel De La Hoya will be out there with us, so it's going to be a great time. Sign up
Johnny
on our
Ice
website.
will be there.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Ice will be there. Ooh, fantastic.
And one person.
Well, if you want to know who he is, you can meet him at the golf tournament.
I know one person that won't be there.
Who's that? Oh, yeah.
No names mentioned. Sitting to my right.
Some douche is getting married.
Blowing us out just because he's getting married.
Yeah, he's getting married.
Fucking lame excuse.
Yeah,
I know,
seriously,
right?
man.
What's wrong with you?
For the rest of his life.
You are one pathetic loser.
You got to set the precedent now.
I know, right?
Go golfing.
And it's in the city that we live in.
Yeah, it's literally, he could walk to the course almost from his house.
I'm going golfing, honey. But now the precedent's set. From now on, when you invite him, sorry, guys, can't go. I'm married.
Do you have the whip
Sorry,
sound?
guys,
Do you have a
can't go.
whipping
I'm married.
sound for yourself? Do you have a whip sound? Because you should whip yourself like you're a whipped
I know, right?
puppy. I swear to God.
No,
it's disgusting.
Hold on.
It's really disgusting.
No, I gotta find it.
I think
I have one. I don't have it. Dude, I have so many sound effects over here.
Yeah, he does. He's got like 6 pages. It is quite hard to find. All right, Knocker. Let's get into. We got some news from around the NFL here, Knocker. Let's get into it. Here we go. You know, Knock, we were kind of sad, but it's almost April. It's almost May.
I can sniff.
I can sniff. I got a little bit of tingles. A little bit of tingle in my pants.
Absolutely. You know.
But as we get into it, now we've kind of seen the free agent market kind of settle down after the last couple weeks here. And I want to go over kind of the winners and losers of free agency as we get into it. And let me know your thoughts as well. But first here, Knocker, the big news over the weekend, if you can throw the picture up here, is we found the culprit, Knocker.
Culprit.
We have found the culprit. The biggest news story. We pay our taxes pay for this. Damn FBI.
Absolutely.
This is the biggest.
FBI
involved. Bigger than Putin and all that shit. Fuck the Russians. We had to find Tom Brady's jersey.
And like they say, don't mess with Texas, man.
You cannot mess with Texas, Knocker. We have the guy.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
He is of an international reporter here, Knocker. And let me see. Let me get his name. What is his name here?
Miguel Ortega.
There you go, Miguel Ortega. As you can see from the photo here, as we show you guys live, you guys can watch all the videos. We have it, of course, on our website at sportscastlife.com. Check it out there. Knocker, full video. As we know, Jay Glazer was all over it, broke it down piece by piece. And it's just not only the fact, first of all, that this guy is dumb enough to get caught, okay? Second of all, I'm kind of scared shitless now. Like, everybody's watching me at all times.
Yes.
From watching this video with the HD cameras we have, it's unbelievable.
Yes.
What we saw and how this guy was picked out from the crowd, from his every movement, from him looking at the camera.
Which amazes me why you think you can possibly get away with anything. You're being watched. You're being filmed.
Right.
No matter where you are, be it a restaurant, be it a park, be it a sporting event.
You could be on the corner of your street.
Wherever you are being watched. You know, so for this guy to think... Now, what I want to know is, okay, like Glazer pointed out, he's got the wrong badge.
Yeah.
Right?
Expired badge.
You know, like they said in the movie. We don't need no stinking badges.
No badges.
I'm just going to walk into the locker room.
Like Cheech Chong is like, hey, man, let me see your pass. He's like, oh, pass? Okay, thank you. So you just try that one time.
Texas. We owned this state a long time ago.
Yeah.
Damn Alamo. sons of bitches. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal the goddamn jersey. That's what I'm going to do. They're getting away with it. I'm going to steal his
Look at his
Brady's
tie is
jersey,
over the
man.
pass, so like you can't tell.
Yeah, throw it up one more time.
But he's wearing a red pass. Somebody at the door, because he didn't go through a huge gate. He went through a single door to get into the locker room. Like, who's the knucklehead on duty? I mean, what was Paul Blart in charge of security that day?
on a Segway.
Right?
Running around.
Oh, red. What color was it supposed to be? Red. Hey, I'm supposed to be here. Okay, man.
Now, Knock, you brought up a good point here. And at one point in this video, you guys can check out the full video on our website. He looks up at a security camera.
Yep. Like.
Now, we talked about
okay.
this. Unless you know you're doing something wrong in your head.
You have no reason.
If you're just casually enjoying anything in your life, whether it's at the grocery store or anything.
You're not doing anything
You know
wrong.
there's cameras there, but you never look at them.
Never, ever.
Ever. But if you put that piece of candy in your pocket, you take one glance, though. You're going to take that one glance
If
just
you're
to
planning to do something.
Right, just to see. Just to see. And you see the guy's face look up like, oh, shit. And then he's like, fuck it. I'm just going to walk out. Whatever. I just don't get how he's going to sell it, Knocker. Like, how? Supposedly he had
like
Tom Brady's
else.
jersey
Like
from
Ivory
a Super
Tusk.
Bowl
It's
back
like
in the day.
Ivory
Von
Tusk.
Miller's helmet.
Anything black market. Ivory tusks. Somebody out there somewhere will pay money for it.
Just unbelievable. The video was insane to watch.
I mean, but if he's sick enough to do that, maybe he just liked collecting memorabilia for just to stare at it and caress it and fondle it.
The
and
newspaper
sleep with it.
The newspaper
and-
company has apologized since. They said, and actually he was let go a couple months prior to this, Knocker.
Yes.
So it's kind of a crazy story there. But anyway,
Another reason to build that goddamn wall.
Tom Brady's jersey.
If there was no other reason, now we have a reason.
And
should hire
Knocker,
that
you can
guy.
make that joke because you're Mexican.
Right.
You can make that joke.
Fuck yeah! So lick my butt, suck on my balls, America! Fuck yeah! What you gonna do when we come that wall now?
It's like the equivalent of African Americans calling each other the N-word, right? Because
Yes.
I could call Knocker, "What's up, my beaner? What's
up,
going
beaner?
on,
What's up, homie?
Spick? What up, my Spick?"
Spit.
Right?
Suspect.
It doesn't
But
work.
no one else could say
It
that.
doesn't work.
What's up, Wetter?
What's up, Wetter?
What's up, Wetter?
What's up, Cracker?
Fucking Paisa.
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 Orale paisa. I sound so bad. I'm
Don't
so
be
white.
stupid,
I'm so
eh?
white. So white. All right, Knocker.
You're like, "Oh my God, where is the tortillas at?"
Knocker, back here. Another story here. We got a couple quarterbacks, Knocker, in the NFL.
Right.
As we know, if you do,
A lot of stuff's going on with quarterbacks.
you can't
man.
win in the NFL without a quarterback.
Carousel.
Correct?
Absolutely.
You can't. We've seen that, unless you're AKA Trent Dilfer. Other than that, I know, right? I know, poor Trent Dilfer. You know, he does get a bad rap, but whatever, man. He shouldn't
Got
have.
a
he
ring,
wasn't that
man.
good.
Marino ain't got a ring. He got one.
He also had one
All
of the
right?
best defenses ever.
Get over it.
Back to quarterback. So Colin Kaepernick and your boy Jay Cutler, Knocker, still on the market. Will these two ever find a home? Because if you look at it now, there's not many teams. There's maybe about 4 teams. The Jets, which he's probably not going to go to. The Niners, we've already seen that before. Cleveland, that's just a wreck in itself. I don't really see any of these two guys being able to go anywhere, Knocker. And if Kaepernick never took that knee or never made that stance, you think he'd be playing on a team right now?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You think that's holding him back that
Absolutely.
much?
Well, not that much, but if it's borderline, if it's a 50-50 thing, I think that tilts it to, no, we're not going to bother with this guy. I don't need the headache. He's not that good. He's lost it.
The one I'm surprised at is Jay Cutler.
I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Knock, I don't. Knock, he's not. Okay, I want to put this lightly because it's Jay Cutler. He's not terrible. Could you say he's serviceable? Jay Cutler's serviceable as a quarterback.
He was 3 years ago.
He's not gonna.
Okay, the amount of money he's going to
He's not gonna
command.
lose it for you. 'Cause he's got a lot of pick sixes.
Thank you. Every Monday night that I bet on him, 5 picks. Well, I'm not bitter though. No, but 3 years ago,
Yeah.
yes, I might have taken a flyer on him and given him a chance. But he's going to ask for a shit ton of money. Okay,
Yeah.
and he's been hurt the last 2 years. He's on that. Okay, now I'm the injury guy.
Okay.
Right? And I'm not going to pay that kind of money and hope he gets me there because I don't think he's going to last the season. I'm just not going to go with an old guy that has a reputation for injury and a reputation for not being a locker room guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I just.
I don't hear a lot of people in Chicago going, "No,
Yeah.
no, don't release him. He's our guy.
True, but there's also a lot
He's
of
my
people.
quarterback. I don't see T.O. going, no, he's my quarterback, man. Don't let him go. He's our quarterback, man.
You don't think if Jay Cutler went to Houston that they would be better?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't think that? You
No,
think
he'd
they
fuck
would
it up.
do their? He'd F it up somehow,
Just saying.
some way.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. If I'm the Texans, I think if I can't get Romo for any reason and Jerry Jones doesn't let him go, I look hard at Jay Cutler, man. I mean, I know the guy's thrown some bad picks. He's got the bad rap, but he's better than obviously Osweiler, who you let go. I don't even know who their back. Who is it? Slater? Or what's their backup's name over there? I have no idea who their back. That's the thing. And then you have a team for the next 2 or 3 years if you're the Texans that could possibly, obviously, win that division and maybe win a playoff game or two, and you don't take the chance on a Jay Cutler?
No.
I just don't see it.
No.
I think it's stupidity.
No.
There's nothing I could say right now that would change your mind.
If I am a general manager in the NFL, I do not waste my time.
Even 1 year contract.
No.
Give him like $6 million guaranteed. Let him play.
No.
Oh, knock. That's
How about no?
all right then.
I'd rather
Jay Cutler.
I'd rather
plan is
develop
settled.
a young quarterback than to just waste my time on that. Because I don't know, man. It's just me personally. You know, hey, man, he may be a great dude, and I may be totally and completely wrong. But from what I see, what I observe, he's not going to come in and take command of this team and say, okay, boys, this is what we're doing. Let's go. He's going to come in. You know who he reminds me of? Bing!
It just went off.
Bing!
It just went off in your
the
head.
light just went on.
Oh wow, knock. Okay.
He
here.
reminds
There you
me
go. There you go.
of the quarterback in the replacements that Keanu Reeves replaces.
To Flacco or something? Is
No.
that like Falco?
No, Falco's the good guy.
Okay.
The guy that was on strike.
Okay.
The quarterback of the team that went on strike and then comes back for the playoffs and throws the ball out of bounds and tells the coach, well, that's the way I play.
This is
blah, blah,
obviously
blah, blah,
one
blah.
of your favorite movies.
Oh, it's top 5. It's a movie classic.
As Keanu Reeves in anything as Keanu Reeves cannot be top 5 in any category. It's impossible.
Jeff
and
Wicker-
Renee, would you agree?
Keanu Reeves?
Yes, he can't.
The Wicker
movie
movies
he
are good.
Cannot be a top 5. I mean,
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Are you
No
kidding
way.
me?
Except for The Matrix. The Matrix, I'll give him that. I'll give him The Matrix.
That's because it
But I
fits
hear
his
what you're saying.
monotone style. He had to be like
not
a robot.
one of the best
No.
Okay,
actors out
but
there.
If someone throws speed out there, I'm going
Okay.
to punch you in the face.
I can't stop the bus.
Have
Stop
you
the bus,
seen?
man.
Have you seen The Replacements?
I have seen the replacement.
Okay,
It's been
the-
a while.
The quarterback that walked out, remember? And then they flipped Keanu Reeves' car over, and the black dudes come out with the guns and shoot the hell out of his car.
Yeah, it's been a long
And then
time.
he comes in and
Need a
takes over
refresher.
when they go to the playoffs at the end. That's who Jay Cutler is. He just that guy, And I just don't want that guy on my team. I
Okay.
don't.
All right, so there's nothing.
I don't need 5 interceptions on a Monday night game when we need it to win the playoffs. I don't need that guy. I just don't.
I understand, but I think that that's still something the Texans need to look at. I really do, especially with Hopkins there. I don't know. I think with what they have, he's better than what they have. Knocker, would you not agree?
No.
You don't even know what they have yet. It's no better.
I don't care if they got freaking Charlie Brown.
I've spent the last 3 minutes trying to convince you, and it's not
Right?
going anywhere.
I don't care if they got Charlie Brown back there.
All right,
Nope.
no. Throw me out some background here, Renee, and get the pictures ready as we run through.
That's in-depth analysis right there for you,
It's
fans.
good stuff, man. There's nothing I can do to convince Knocker as a GM to take Jay Cutler.
Nope.
There's nothing.
No.
Could I pay you with some blowing
No.
some hookers? What if I paid you with blowing hookers?
I'll talk.
Let's
talk.
All right, so
Off the air.
I found your limit.
Sidebar.
All right, All right, Knock. Next up here, Knock, let's get into who won and lost right now in the NFL free agency. I'm just going to run down and give you some big signings. Who's going to be happy coming into this season?
I think New England.
New England's first up here, Knocker. New England going to look real happy after purchasing Dwayne Allen. You can throw him up, Renee. From the Colts here, Knocker, big tight end. Going to be another serviceable guy for Brady, especially if Gronk can't come back in the beginning of the season or even play healthy throughout the season. To get rid of Martellus Bennett, who had a couple big drops in the Super Bowl,
Right.
Knock. I like it, man. Again, they made a couple fills here on defense, and
What's beautiful about what they do, this is, I mean, really, I've been watching football for a long-ass time, okay, since 1964, okay? I've been watching it closely. What they're doing is effing genius.
it is.
Okay, because what they do is they've created an atmosphere where everybody wants to play there. Everybody, because you got a chance to win a ring, right? So you cycle them in. Okay, the guy, we got Martellus Bennett, right? You use him for 3 years. When he starts to get stale on the whole message and the whole thing, move him out, and now you get
Bring
the guy from Indy,
Yeah.
who if he stays there, he's never going to get a ring.
Right.
Now he comes in, he works his ass off.
His genius.
For 2 years.
I know.
He plays to 110% for those 2 years. And if he looks like he's going to stay on board, you keep him another 2. But if he looks like he's going to just, okay, I'm this and I'm that, and the ego
Let him
starts
walk,
to come
man.
in, boom, you're gone. I get another guy who wants to play for
Belichick
me.
don't care, man.
Freaking genius.
It is. They're genius, man. So, again, Patriots, winners this offseason. Look good coming in 2017. You look at the Eagles, Knocker, making an upgrade as well, signing Alshon Jeffrey. I like it. A 1-year contract, $14 million.
Not
You got
bad.
Carson Wentz as well. You look at the combo of them two together. I think, Renee, you got some picks over there. I like it, Knocker. You got, it's Jordan Matthews. You've got the Alshon Jeffrey. You've got, Carson Wentz. They upgraded a little bit as well with Torrey Smith. They've got some real veterans there to help Carson Wentz out here. I like what the Eagles did in the offseason here. I think Philly should be happy rather than just another, we didn't do anything. They did. They upgraded. Like what they did on offense. They know it's an offensive type of league, especially with the Cowboys and the Redskins. I like it.
They upgraded without breaking the bank. They need a little bit of help on defense, but if you're gonna draft Carson Wentz number 2 overall, your priority is to surround him so he succeeds, and that's what I think their priority has been. Now, they're gonna need a little help on defense. They may be a year away, but they are now a contender with those additions. They're a contender. Things will have to fall into place a little bit, but they are now better than they were last year.
They're going to be a little bit dangerous. I like the offense there. Now you look at another offense that had a serious upgrade here. You look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Knocker. You've got Jameis Winston here now looking like he's going to be somewhat of a decent quarterback, maybe that BB plus range. But adding Deshaun Jackson in the offseason here to get that complement wide receiver here to Evans here, it's going to be fantastic. He's finally going to let Evans do his thing, open him up on the outside here, Knocker. You got Deshaun Jackson, the guy who can stretch the field, and you got Evans, the tall guy you could just chuck it up to. You also got Cameron Brate, the great tight end from last year, and Adam Humphries.
Absolutely.
I like really what the Tampa Bay, the direction they're going in here right now. Their offense looks fantastic. Again, their defense can be subject at times, but if you're a Tampa Bay fan, you got to like what you did in the offseason.
Absolutely. Now, you may think I'm a knucklehead on the comment I'm going to make right now.
I think you're a knucklehead no matter what.
I think one of the best things they did, though, was going out and get Nick Foles. I mean, not Nick Foles, the kicker. Folk.
Yeah.
Nick Folk, right? You spent a number 2 pick on Aguayo, right? He came in full of himself, blah, 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 and it hasn't worked. You cannot win without a kicker. You have to have a dependable kicker to get you over the hump in these close games. I think it was a very, very smart move by them to either, saying to Aguayo, hey, bro, put up or shut up.
Right.
And if you don't make it, we have a bona fide professional kicker to take your place. I think that's a great move on their part. I really do.
Got to be happy you're a Bucs fan. And again, staying in Florida here, mostly, again, the Jags, man, you're kind of, I'm a Jags fan. The Jags, you kind of be happy what you did with this offseason, Knocker. Again, you got the 5th overall pick last year in Jalen Ramsey. Fantastic cornerback. And now you got a new coach, Doug Marrone, comes in. You got new EVP and Tom Coughlin. So you've got that structure in the front office now with the Jaguars. Then you go out and get defensive lineman Calais Campbell. Huge upgrade there. Got quarterback A.J. Bowie and 2 other moves. Just fantastic, Knocker, for the Jags. I like Ramsey especially to become a star. That star cornerback for the Jags. I still can't get past, though, even though I think this is a great offseason for the Jags, I just don't think Blake Bortles is that guy. I think he's kind of, like, I gave him that 4 or 5 years, it's kind of like, all right, man, I just don't see it. And he's got so many weapons on offense.
He's definitely on the Tannehill track.
Yeah.
Like
he's right in there.
When's it going to happen?
Yeah.
When?
Come on, dude.
When are you going to turn the corner?
It's a great comparison.
To his defense, really hasn't had the offensive weapons because they've drafted offensively. And they took the dude out of SC.
They got the wide receivers, though, Knocker.
But they all get hurt. The problem is they get injuries on offense that really hinders what Blake Bortles can do. And unfortunately, he has to try to do too much. I think what you said, Coughlin in the office has settled and brought some stability and some legitimacy to what they're trying to accomplish. And the division that they play in obviously is beneficial to them. So, yes, this is, to me is a breakout year for Bortles. It's a make or break year.
It's going to be tough, Knocker. He's got to do something this year to show me. Otherwise, he's a lost cause here. Moving on again, another usually bad team. The Detroit Lions got to be happy this year, Knocker, especially if you're Matt Stafford. Last year, Knocker, you're sacked 37 times, Knocker, 6 most in the NFL. They went out in the offseason. They signed ex-Packer TJ Lang to help at guard. Ricky Wagner also at tackle. Sure up that offensive line, Knocker. They're going to need a little bit of a running game to complete their offense here coming into this year. But if you're Stafford and that Lions, especially with your quarterback upright here, Knocker, you got to be happy if you're a Lions fan. You went out and you solved some of your problems before the draft.
Absolutely, which is so unlike Detroit.
Right.
They've like you said, they've solidified the
offensive line there.
Yep. I think the division that they're in is other teams in that division are sinking.
Yeah,
and it's a
winnable.
Great opportunity for Detroit to make some noise if they can just calm down, play some just good, solid football. I think Green Bay is in a decline. Obviously, Chicago and Minnesota. Minnesota's in great disarray right now as far as quarterback, running back. What the hell are they going to do? Detroit did a very smart thing, and I think, and it goes in cycles, it goes in copycats with the NFL. But I think a lot of teams right now are looking at the Dallas Cowboys and what they've done since Jerry Jones decided to sit on the sidelines and let the football people take care of the draft. They drafted 3 years in a row on the offensive line, and now with a rookie quarterback, they had a phenomenal season because they had the best offensive line in football. It always comes down to the trenches, and Detroit's finally realizing that, hey, we got an all-pro quarterback, but we got to keep him upright.
Yeah.
We can't do anything if he's throwing on the run and on his ass half the game. So I like what they've done, and I think it's a brilliant, great opportunity for the Lions to do something this year.
Me too as well. And sticking locally here, lastly, with the Rams, Knocker. Again, having troubled seasons the last couple of years. Todd Gurley kind of lost in the shuffle last year. I think he has a bounce-back year this year, and especially because of the offensive mind of Sean McVay, bringing him in as their offensive coordinator. And also, Knocker, signing 3-time Pro Bowler Andrew Whitworth to be the left tackle here, lead that offensive push here on the line. The Rams are trending in the right direction. I like where they're going here. They know where their faults are. I'm not sold on Goff. I still don't think he's the answer. But I do like the direction they're going, especially if you're Gurley. You got to be happy.
I love the coaching hires. I love Wade Phillips. I love the offensive McVay. I love the offensive coordinator.
Yep.
I like the quarterback coach. I think a lot of this, the trade for the left tackle, which means they're gonna have to move Robinson, who they first-round draft pick. They're gonna have to move into another position. He doesn't seem all that enthused to move to another position. But if they could get him to buy in, obviously he's talented. It's a question of motivation and a question of wanting to do the dirty work and to really work hard. He's a key. If they can get him to buy in to left guard or even right tackle, and keep Goff upright and create some holes for Gurley, they have the defense to win this division. If they can just not turn the ball over and give Goff a little bit of time so he's not panicking back there, I think they address some of the issues. They still have wide receiver issues. They just got to do something there.
Yeah.
But
they get a receiver, something in the draft, build a receiver in the draft. But, I think it's going to be interesting, Knocker, with the Rams and see what they do in the offseason here. But, again, I think that Goff, he just looks skinny to me. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like he's the quarterback of the future for the Rams. But, all right, Knocker, let's get to break here. Let's get our shot of the week going. We got shot of the week award coming up right after this break. Got Knocker's song of the week, which will lead you into it. But also coming up on the flip side, guys, we get a little nonsense. I love how you guys love the nonsense. We've been really sporty today, right? Like, kind of? Like, I'm kind of... Knocker, we got into some March Madness. We got into some college basketball. We got into, some NFL stuff. Kaepernick, got a little Tom Brady talking some sports. Well, you know what? F all that. Because that's not what this show's about. When we get back, Knocker,
anybody can do that.
We got What the Fuck news coming up, Knocker. We also got You Got Knocked the Fuck Out. We got Wild World of Sports, the NBA, Knocker. I want to dig into this with you. I think it's a huge problem. We touched on it last week, Knocker. There's a big problem with NBA stars sitting out right now, Knocker. Not only because of their TV contract at the ESPN, not because the fans are just pissed off about it, but the product's dying. Ratings are down 20, 30% in some states.
I've been telling you this for 4 years, 5 years, man. I've been telling you for 4 or 5
Is it
years.
LeBron's fault?
Man. No, not at all. Not at all.
We'll get to that more, but first up,
it's a policy, and whatever. We'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. But Knock, what do you got? Because I know you got. I'm very happy with this song choice. I just want to put that out.
Okay, this will
very
be,
stoked. I'm going to be smoking a bowl in order for this man.
I'm going to lead.
Me and Renee, are you with me, Renee?
I'm with you.
All right, we're going to toke some bowls.
I'm going to lead in with this. This is also one of my shots of the week. But we lost. You can call Elvis whatever the hell you want. King of rock and roll, blah blah blah. He is not King of rock and roll. Yeah. The King of rock and roll is Chuck Berry. Innovative guitar playing. Different than Hendrix, but this is so much earlier than Hendrix.
Yeah, the duck walk.
What he was doing with the guitar and the lyrics, the songwriting that he created, this is the rock and roll starts in with this man, Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry died at the age of 90 this year. Unbelievable. For you young people, like my children, who don't know who Chuck Berry is, watch Back to the Future when Marty's playing on stage and they make a phone call to Uncle Chuck about the music, looking for the new sound. Chuck Berry's a legend. We will miss him. Rock and roll, just the day the music died was yesterday. Enjoy, Johnny. Be good.
Way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin.